Good morning. How are you this morning? Good. What color would you pick if you could pick a color with me? I'm gonna pick pink today. And I'm feeling creative. And the reason I'm feeling creative is because I've been doing those little art projects and I created a crisp yesterday, a blueberry crisp. So I think that is art. It's tasty art. We're going to start with the date. What day is it today? And you can see I'm wearing my Thunder shirt and Special Olympics Thunder shirt. So, and we would be making popcorn today if we were at school. So it is Thursday. And it's Thursday the 16th. And the month is January, February, March, April. That's right. And the year 2020. What's the weather like today? If I look out my window, it's pretty gray outside, so cloudy. And it's cold again. I had to turn the heat up this morning. So, yep, it's cloudy. And it's saying that there might be some snow today. Can you see the snowflake? What's it doing in Meaford? Meaford's a little bit colder, and they might get snow a little bit earlier than us. At 9 o'clock. So there you go. What is going on in the news today? Trudeau is going to be topping up essential workers' pay, which is a great thing for all those people that have been doing overtime and double shifts and putting themselves in the thick of the pandemic. That is great. Ford is continuing to focus on the nursing homes, and they're hoping to, for the next 14 days for sure, they're going to be having full-time workers, where in the past people were just part-time workers that helped in the nursing homes. Now they want them to be at one nursing home, and they're going to be changing the parameters so that they're full-time workers, which means they can get benefits. So that's a great thing. That's the way maybe it should have been, and I think that's what people have been talking about for a little bit. In the United Kingdom, there was a 106-year-old woman who had the COVID-19 virus, and she has recovered. So she was discharged from the hospital because she got better. 106. That's impressive. Very impressive. Okay, we have a comic today. So it's got lots of words there. It's really cute. So it's Charlie Brown and Linus. I'm going to turn the book so I can read it. And Charlie Brown says, "Is your mom putting notes in your lunch again?" "Yes, this is the first one this year." "Dear son, I will be away when you get home from school today. I have been invited to a bridge party. I will leave a sandwich and some milk in the refrigerator. Study hard today. Make us proud of you. The future is in your hands. I suppose in many ways our generation has failed yours, but we did try to please. We did try. Please don't judge us. or it says, please judge us with mercy. And then Linus says, Mom can get carried away. That is a very long and serious note to put in your child's lunch. Usually it's just, have a nice day, I love you. But she was getting really deep there. So that's funny. That's the whole joke, I guess, right? Okay, birds. So I had a couple birds that I needed some help with. So my dad called me yesterday and he was trying to help me figure out these birds. So maybe the one bird I saw in Meaford was a snowy plover, or it sort of looked like a killdeer, but it didn't have the dark black around its neck. It had white, and then it was like a browny gray. So I'm thinking more the snowy plover, which I've read they've been trying to repopulate the plover, so that's good if I saw one. The other one I think was a flycatcher. I also looked up a Canada jay or a gray jay. And some of the birds that I did see that I could identify were chickadee. There was one at the bird feeder yesterday. Canadian geese flying by, mourning doves, I could hear them. I didn't see too many birds yesterday. Did you see any birds yesterday? Did you go on your walk? So this was our item yesterday. It's a little Christmas clip. And I was wondering if you knew what bird that was. If you said cardinal, you're right. And if you said male cardinal, then that is even more accurate, because the male cardinal is the one that is the bright red. Good for you. And my other item is here. So this is the item. And it opens like that. Do you know what that is? Okay, I'll tell you tomorrow. Have you seen the lantern yet? It's in a really good spot because it's really bright today. I put it on this side, but it's too white over there. If you said right there, you're right. It's on the bookshelf. Nice and dark there. I think I forgot the sound yesterday. It was a bird, another bird. I think it's a red-winged blackbird, but it's not the sound I'm going to do today. I know I'm focusing a lot on birds. I'm a little bit obsessed with birds, so I'm going to do a different one today. Are you ready? You tell me what you think this is. If you said Mrs. Allman having a bag of chips, you were right. It's a very distinct sound when you put your hand in the bag or you open the bag of chips, and then that crunchy sound. I thought that would be funny. But I have to watch what I'm eating, because we talked about that, the COVID-15 putting on some extra weight. So we have to be careful of that. We have to move more. Okay, so speaking of moving more, I know that some of my students have tried the sun salutation when I did it the last time, and I knew that that wasn't a good recording because you couldn't see me the whole time. So today I'm going to just slide my computer over. Maybe it can stay there actually. And hopefully you can see me the whole time. And it's snowing out. Okay, so we're going to start in mountain position. Remember, your feet are shoulder length and your hands are at your chest, and you take in a deep breath. Let's do one more. That feels good. And you're going to, on the next inhale, reach all the way up. And then lean back. And then go all the way down on the exhale. And just hang there for a minute and breathe. And then you're going to step forward with your right leg. Can you still see me? And then you're going to put your right leg back. And then you're going to go down all the way on the ground. Here, I'm going to move back a little bit. Can you still see me? And breathe. And then you're going to do a push-up, but just halfway so that your legs are still on the ground. And this is called a cobra. And it stretches your stomach and everything. Then go back down and curl your toes under and push up for a downward dog. And breathe. And then step forward with your other foot, your left foot. So you're like in a runner's position. And then move that right foot next to your left foot. And breathe. And then you're going to roll all the way up. And put your hands nice and high. And then lean back. Stretch that stomach again. And then lean forward. And breathe. There you go. So was that a bit better? Could you see me? You can see the snow. That feels good. I can feel it in my arms, in my chest. It opens up your chest. And the breathing is good for you to fill up your lungs. I'm a shallow breather sometimes. I don't breathe in enough. And they say the exhale too is important to make sure you're doing a nice long exhale. Okay, so we're going to read a little bit more about dogs. And we talked about how dogs can communicate. Now we're going to talk about how long does a dog live. There we had a woman living 106 years old. Isn't that amazing? The lifespan of a dog is between 10 and 15 years. But this is only an average figure. There are several instances of dogs living to 20 years. Just like that lady living to 106. That's not an average human age. But these dogs are exceptions to the rule. Experts say that generally speaking, a relaxed breed will outlive a nervous breed. Actually, the lifespan of a dog depends on its heredity and the nutrition, care, and handling it is given from puppyhood. Many people reckon each year of a dog's life to be equal to 7 years in the life of a human. So, how old is your dog? Ollie's 10, so if you take 10 and you multiply, which is the x, the times, you could use a phone. I can do it in my head, but if you can't do it in your head, you can use a phone and it has a little calculator on it. So Ollie's 10 and it's 7 years, so it's like she's 70. She's doing pretty good for 70. I think. She does have bad hips, but we try and I've been massaging her hips and stuff. Okay, the last item I have is the art project. So we've had 2 little message holders. This is the next message holder. And the message says, have a fabulous day. Because she has eyelashes. And do you know what this is? It's multiple things, isn't it? It's an alligator or crocodile. It's a puppet, so you could make stories with it. It's a message holder. And it's just made out of the lid of the egg carton and 2 of the little holes. It was so easy. So this would be the lid of the egg carton. And I cut these spaces here because I thought I was going to do it this way. But then, for some reason, I folded it the other way. And I was like, oh, that's better, actually. And then I just put a little one. It was actually the piece that connects to the holes to hold the lid on. I used that strip. And I actually just stapled it. And then I made one of the little eyes out of these parts. And I stapled that. So it's very simple. And I used recycled paper again. This is recycled paper. And then I just colored a tongue. And the eyelashes are just recycled paper. You can see my little printing on it. And same with the little note. And it took me a while to find this saying. I must say, this is not my saying. It is a saying that was online. So, have a fabulous day. So there's another little message you can give someone today. And it's all one egg carton so far. And tomorrow's, Max even said to my one that I made for tomorrow, he goes, Mom, that looks actually pretty good. So, there you go. There's your little message maker for today. I hope you have fun with that. Okay, I think that's everything. I can put them up here, maybe on the cookie tin. I hope you have a fun day today and you get some exercise because we definitely have to keep moving. We don't want to gain the COVID-15. That's another goal we should have, not to gain the COVID-15. I could actually lose 15 personally. Anyway, have a good day. I miss you. And I'll see some of you at 10 o'clock on our video chat. And hopefully we'll get more people on our video chat soon. Okay, take care. Bye.